See, forgiveness is a virtue which is a need in case of Gaza violence, especially after seeing a video today, which I can't help talking about, where I saw a small girl crying inconsolably, and it was really miserable to see that she had lost her mother. And she couldn't believe it. She kept running and asking that, where's my mother? And they said no, she's no more. And poor thing, while crying, she said, already my grandparents have been killed. And I think she had a small little brother who was not affected. Except for that, she had no family, no place to, must be around 5 years. Similarly, a small boy saying that their house keeps shaking when the bombs fall, and the poor mother comes and molds them. This was another video, and says that they are protected. So, and on top of it, also saw a refugee camp where the poor people are huddled. Two was bombed, and even hospitals, and even people who are trying to run for cover, who are trying to run to the border areas, are being killed, are being shot dead. And do you think this is justice? This is sane? And you call this war? Don't you think that war should be limited to the war zone, to the area where there are militants, where there are fighters, and not to civilian areas where innocent kids, poor ladies, and senior citizens must be living? What's their fault? Why are you killing them? Killing so insanely? Are they not humans? Punishing them? How much of punishment? Don't you think it is now all this should end? There should be a ceasefire. At least the country should ask, all the countries should ask for a ceasefire now. Enough of punishing. Maybe at the time when I'm talking to all of you, there might be bombs blowing up. They don't even have a shelter to go. People are not giving them, even the countries where they are trying to take refuge, maybe Russia. I just read in the newspaper the other day that there was like a mob which asked people who were getting down from the plane, no, they are not allowed in our country. So no shelter, no place to go, and the place where they are living, bombs dropping on your head, every person being killed every moment. Open barren lands, starvation, small kids not knowing what to do, their parents being killed. So don't you think this is pathetic? And any human heart, I'm sure any person who has a heart will be affected by the grim situation. Why are we thinking about politics? What politics? Don't you think this is beyond that? Where is that humane approach? Why don't we go and help them? Why don't this, everybody should ask the government to intervene? Maybe India should talk. Why aren't people feeling this pain, this misery? I'm sure there are not many people who feel more than me. Why aren't more people making videos? Why aren't anybody talking about it except for videos being circulated? I'm sure there's more than a video, which I'm sure people, there are people who can take some action. There can be some implication that at least stop this violence, this madness, help them, save them. At least where the civilians are, they should stop dropping bombs in those areas. At least they should be given shelter in some other place where there's less violence. Will they? I don't think that country would even survive where half of the nation has already been burned, bombed, shot dead. Don't you think it's enough? Won't, as humans, as people, we feel that this should insane madness, Crazy killing should be stopped. This bloodshed is enough. There should be peace. Can't we live in peace and harmony without hurting, without affecting anybody in such a gross manner? And this is only a request. What can I say? But please, I think the civilians should not be involved in this war. And any country, any person, I think, and especially India, and because India has a voice now, and that is Modi ji. He is the most effective speaker and a person who has an aura and a mysticism which is beyond nation, beyond this region. India and every other country respects him, gives him, pays his obeisance. So I'm sure he has a voice which will be heard. And if he says something, I'm sure people will honor that. And he as as a person, I'm sure he is very good-hearted, a leader, very righteous. And just like Bapu was, I'm sure Modi ji too has a good heart which will come to the rescue of others, as he saved students who were caught in Russia and brought them alive and safe to our country. So this is just an appeal for the poor kids and women. Save them.